Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your June 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got a mixture of cards here for June. You've got some really good cards. You've got the World card, which I like a lot. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck. And, you've got a couple of cards here. It could be a little stressful dealing with people or something. Overall, that World card and that Nine of Pentacles is very encouraging. Let's see. The first card you have is the Knight of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also, cups relate to feelings, love, emotions. And so what you're getting here, you might have someone expressing love for you or expressing their interest in you, their enthusiasm towards you. You might meet someone in June that you'll start dating, or it could be someone you've already been talking to, and the two of you are about to start dating each other and having a good time together. This person would be very enthusiastic about you. They're very attracted to you. They like your personality, and they just look at you and see the sun when they're looking at you. Well, you're an Aries. What do you expect, So, but this person is just so enthusiastic towards you. So if you're single, you may have already met this person, or it could be someone that you meet in the month of June. Now, also, you might just be getting some good news about something. Maybe you're getting some news about maybe a wedding or a birth announcement, or just some kind of happy news also. That's a possibility. But more than that, though, I do get love, relationship from someone who could be very interested in you. Okay, and then the next card you have, which is a good card right here next to it, the Four of Wands. And the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Four of Wands is about a happy celebration focused around love. So for some Aries, you might be getting engaged or getting married in the month of June. And now that I think about it, June's a popular month for weddings anyway. So, or you could be attending something like that. But I'm getting love, like real romantic love for some of you. And it could be with someone you've just been dating recently, or maybe in the last year or recent months. It feels like a happy kind of relationship that hasn't gotten turned sour or gotten boring or anything like that. It's something that's still fresh and good and uplifting and happy. And you could have someone, again, professing their love for you. They could be proposing marriage or something, but maybe not. Maybe they're just letting you know that you're the one they want to be with. They really care about you. And I feel like this is sincere. It's not phoniness where somebody's just talking and saying one thing and then doing something else. This is somebody who's real and sincere, and they're there. They're going to be there and show you that they're for real and their feelings are sincere. So I get a lot of good love feelings, and it's nice that it's next to that Knight of Cups, which, has a similar, well, I get more true love here. The Knight of Cups to me feels like somebody's just excited and infatuated with you and excited to be getting to know you or to date you. Next to this, you have the Three of Swords. And this is about some kind of betrayal. You might feel like some people who were supposed to be your friends betrayed you in some way because they've been very petty. They have been very jealous of you. However, you're in the stronger position here, and by this time in June, whoever this applies to, because this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. So whoever has this Three of Swords energy, you are you're up to, you see through them by this time in June. Okay, you're not buying their story. So if they're still trying to act like, what I'm feeling like, they might be trying to act almost like they're the victims, like you did something to them, or you haven't been sensitive to their feelings, or something like that. When in reality, you're looking right through them. They've either been talking behind your back, or in some way they have betrayed you. They haven't been sincere with you. They've been very petty, and there's a lot of jealousy from them about you. And you are in the stronger position. They're just kind of, they're small-minded people. This could be people in a work situation. It could be neighbors. It could be people you thought were your friends, acquaintances, even relatives sometimes. But at one time, they were acting like they liked you, like they were your friend. And you figured out that, they've been talking behind your back, or they haven't, something like that, something very insincere. And but you're not, I don't feel like you got your heart broken over that. You may have, if anything, you're aggravated by it now and you're ready to move on, and you know not to give them your time. Next card you have is the Hanging Man. In other decks, they call this the Hanged Man. And the Hanging Man is showing that at some point in June, you might feel like things are on hold for you. It could relate to a living arrangement or a work situation. You might be waiting on a job. And a lot of people have been at home and not working, so you might be waiting to go back to work, or maybe you've been applying for jobs and you're waiting to see if you've got that job you've been applying for that you want to get. So now for some of you, it could have to do with a living arrangement. Maybe you're waiting on a place to move into. You may have been looking for a place to rent or buy, or maybe you're sold your house and you're waiting for it to close so you can move. It's just a little holding pattern here. If you look at the person, they're not suffering. They're just kind of suspended up in the air like that, but there's no suffering going on. If this is a good time, if this energy applies to you in June, this is a good time to look at your circumstances, to look at your path, where you've been, where you are now, where you're going, where you want to go. And it's a good time to make adjustments on your path if you want to tweak things a little bit and say, well, maybe I want to go more to the right than the left now, or maybe I want to take this path instead of that path. You're not being rushed, because sometimes you're being rushed to hurry and make a decision, whether it's about a job or a place to live or whatever. This is giving you time just to have some peace and quiet and look at all of your options and make good decisions that are going to benefit you in your life. Next card you have is King of Cups. And again, the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. King of Cups, you could be embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Cups in the month of June. King of Cups has worked for a number of years and acquired a certain amount of niceties for himself. So the King of Cups lives a comfortable lifestyle, but he's worked for whatever he has. He doesn't want to be a workaholic. He likes to enjoy his life. He likes to party a little bit and, just enjoy himself. Maybe he likes to have a glass of champagne here and there or something. So the King of Cups wants to play. That's what I'm feeling like. So if this is you, and maybe, you've worked hard and you live a nice life and you appreciate all that you have, you have a lot to be grateful for whatever small or bigger luxuries you might get to enjoy in your life. But at this time, this King of Cups, what I'm getting from him is he wants to have some playtime. He wants to enjoy himself. He does not want to be a workaholic. And Aries are very have a tendency to be workaholics at times. They would just work and work and work, and then take a break, because Aries want to play also. But a lot of times Aries are just always thinking, okay, I still have to get this done. I got to get that done. Aries are very capable of being workaholics. And so there are many times in your life you probably have been a workaholic. So if this is you, it's like, okay, I'm ready to relax and have a little playtime here. And so, and it could even tie in with the Hanging Man, where things are kind of on pause. Now, I am getting some relationship matters here. I feel like for some Aries, this is somebody who could be around you. If you're single, this person could be observing you and be attracted to you. They might be flirting with you, joking around with you a little bit. And this person, he does want to have some fun. But I'm feeling for whoever I'm talking to, Aries, if this is you and you're single and available, this King of Cups might be observing you in your place of business, or maybe where you go to socialize, or maybe just somewhere around where you go about your day-to-day activities. and just observing you and finding you attractive. Maybe he listens to you when you're talking with your friends or co-workers or whatever, and he's paying attention and very attracted to you. Whatever he knows about you, he likes, your personality. He might find you kind of entertaining and for your personality or some things you say or whatever. And so if he's around you and he looks like he might start smiling at you, flirting with you. There's something like that. He wants to get to know you better, and he's in a flirtatious, fun-loving mood. And he would be someone nice, definitely, to go out with, because, he can be playful. He can be a lot of fun. I'll put it like that. And he's not suffering financially. So if you go out with him, he's got money to take you and, go to a nice restaurant, go, I don't know, wherever, do fun things, you won't be on a tight budget with this person. So, anyway, I'm getting more of that than anything here. Next card you have is Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, and the Two of Pentacles is talking about you doing a lot of juggling in the month of June. You might do a lot of juggling in the work that you do. However, you are so good at your job that it doesn't matter. You've been doing this a while. You are just expert at what you do. You have very good ability to focus on what you're doing and pay close attention to all the details. You're just, people look at you like, if you work for a company, the people you work for look at you like you're the ideal employee. Why can't everybody be like you? If you have your own business, people totally appreciate you as a business person and like doing business with you, because they feel like you really are very, have sharp focusing ability, and that you're very thorough, and that you just do a good job. And so, that's not always found in the world, and different types of work, whatever it is. So and it's kind of like, you've been doing this long enough, you know it well enough, you identify with this work that you do, and so it just comes naturally for you. So, but it's showing you're making progress. You're making money. You're going to keep making more money, and you're just focusing and staying focused and keep moving forward. And right alongside of it, the World card, which is a wonderful card to have. When I was shuffling the cards and thinking about Aries for June, and I was just kind of opening myself to whatever impressions I was getting as I was shuffling, I had this impression of Aries. So this might apply to a number of you. Like I said, it's a general reading of having things inside of yourself that you need to bring out into the world, whether it's just for your own happiness or it's for others to enjoy in some way or gain something from it also, whatever, because it means different things for different people. That's what I'm getting with this World card. It's talking about you, all the resources, the talents, the creativity that you have inside of yourself. And so I'm getting different scenarios for different people. So I feel some of you have already brought a number of your talents out into for the sun, under the sunlight, but a lot of you, whatever it is, you keep it kind of close to yourself, almost like private, kind of private, like those who are close enough to you are aware of your talents and inner resources, creativity, whatever it is. Maybe a small circle of people are aware, and you even influence them in a positive manner too, and make them feel more creative and more colorful in some way. So that's good. But I feel like there's so much more inside of you to bring out. It's kind of like a genie in a bottle. If you ever watched I Dream of Jeannie, and they open the cork on the bottle and the smoke comes out and beautiful genie comes out of the bottle. It's like that's what you have inside of you to come out. I don't know if that was the ideal example. Just popped into my head. I used to watch I Dream of Jeannie. So there's just, I mean, there's different talents that you have. For some, it might be something really artistic where you make things. For some, it's dance or music or theater or acting, whatever. For some, you might just be very creative in some kind of corporate job that you have, and the way you approach things, the way you look at the situation, and deal with things and solve problems, and your problem-solving ability. I'm seeing someone who's got the ability to look at puzzle pieces and put them together in your head, how they're supposed to fit together. I don't know who that is, but somebody can do that. So it's those kind of examples I'm being given here. So I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But I felt like when I was shuffling the cards that that's the major. I kept looking at June. I was looking at the month of June, looking at Aries and shuffling. And I kept feeling like June is a big month. And it felt like it was big in a good way, not a bad way. And then I'm looking at Aries, and I'm thinking Aries has a lot all closed up inside, you know, that needs to come out. That was what I was feeling and couldn't quite get it all, the thought complete in my head. And then I laid out the cards, and I see the World card. I said, that summarizes it for me right here, because that's what how this card speaks to me about creativity and so much magical, just magic, bringing out your own inner magic. So that's, to me, your primary message for the month of June. Bring out your own inner magic and color and creativity in whatever shape or form that takes, because it's time. It's time. And June is a big month for it, for whatever the reasons. Okay, next card you have is Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is, and for some of you, I want to add in that there's a certain amount of success already with tying in with your creativity and your talents, okay? But overall, there's a lot more for a lot of you to bring on out. Okay, Five of Wands. This is about competition, maybe petty stuff. Look at this, right underneath the Three of Swords. What was I talking about? Petty people. Five of Wands right underneath. Competing with you, wanting to be petty, maybe wanting to argue, wanting to pull you into an argument. What this is are people who are down in the mud, fighting and arguing or being petty, and they want to pull you into the mud with them. If you have a choice, just avoid the situation completely. There's nothing to be gained here, only for you to get your day ruined, or maybe a few days in a row ruined or something. If you have to deal with people, whether it's in your work environment or your family or whatever, and put in your 2 cents, do it. And then if you must, and then extricate yourself and go about your business, focusing on the good things in your life that are important to you and that matter to you, and that's going to bring you what you want in your life, because these two cards right here, they're not doing you any good. So the more you can disconnect, the better. And then this one too, Five of Swords. This is about someone wanting to be dishonest and cheat you in some way. I'm getting relationship issues here. I'm feeling for some Aries, this is someone you've been in a relationship with, possibly dating this person. For somebody, you may have already been married to this person. Maybe you're divorced or something. I don't know. Or getting a divorce, or you're separated from them. I'm getting some of that for somebody. Otherwise, it could be somebody you've been dating. I feel like by the end of June, you're seeing this person very clearly for what they are. Just someone who puts on a big phony facade, pretending they've got a lot more going on for themselves than they do. However, they're very dishonest and they don't care. That's the way they've been living for years. They, every time, if they cheat somebody in some way, or take something from someone, or take credit for someone else's work, or lie to someone and think that person's believing them, they feel somehow that they feel like they're elevating themselves somehow. They feel like that's a notch on their belt in some way or another. So it's kind of like some kind of little conquest. Every time they cheat someone, tell a lie about something, and they think they're getting away with it, it's almost like, you know, I got away with that. That kind of a feeling I'm getting. So if you're dating this person and they're cheating on you and lying to you, to them, they feel good about it. They feel like that's how they accomplish something in their life. by cheating and being dishonest. And in some cases, this could be some acquaintance trying to steal something from you. So be on guard all the way around. You know, if you've got to have somebody come to your house to do work around your house, watch them. I've had people tell me if people just taking things that were over there doing work and putting them in their pockets like cameras, taking their cameras and putting them in their pockets and walking off with them and the whole thing. So you never know. But in general, be on guard. So these are your three most negative cards. That Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, Five of Swords. So you want to be on the lookout for that Five of Swords character, and definitely you have nothing to gain with this person, so definitely don't associate with them any more than you absolutely must. And then the last card is one of my favorite cards, Nine of Pentacles. So by the end of June, you should be grateful for all the abundance you have in your life. And that's a good attitude to have every day of the week, just an attitude of gratitude, because the more you're grateful and you recognize all the good that you have in your life and all you have to be happy about and thankful for, the more the universe delivers more for you to be grateful to have. So I do love this, and it's a good reminder whenever things aren't going well to look around you and just observe all you have. You know, you've got your home done up in a way you like that makes you comfortable, or, you know, whatever it is, your work, your family, your friends, your own, your pets, your whatever you have to be grateful for, the good food you get to eat, whatever it is. Everybody's got something to be grateful about in their lives. And the more you experience that feeling that you're putting that energy out, being grateful for all the good you have, the more the universe is bestowing more abundance upon you in your life to enjoy. And this looks like you're out in nature, which is a good place to be, out in nature, enjoying getting some fresh air, being around trees and plants. If you've got even a backyard you can enjoy, or a park close by, whatever, just enjoying your home environment while you're at home. So I like this. It's a nice card to end on. It just has such a nice, secure feeling, secure and happy and prosperous, a lot of prosperity. So that's a really nice card to have. So anyway, Aries, I hope you like your video. Now let me see. This is the I've still got to pick some other cards. This is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro, Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. Yeah, and I'm an Aries also. I'm March 22nd. So I like, you know, you never like seeing negative cards and everything, but that's just life. You know, we always have something negative we got to deal with here and there. But we've got some really good cards there. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, the World card, that Four of Wands is such a good card. Even the Two of Pentacles, I like the energy I get from that Two of Pentacles. King of Cups, that's appealing. So, okay, I'm going to pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Aries for the month of June? What is your message for Aries for June? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hey, wow, I love this. Okay, a new dawn. This ties in with what the worst is now behind you, and a positive new experiences are on the horizon. This ties in with my feeling about the month of June. There's something big and bright. I kept just seeing it. It's like it's bright. It's shiny. I mean, yeah, it's summertime, but it just, I don't know. I just had that image in my mind that it's a big, good month. So, but you need to make the best of it for yourself, because everybody, it's like you've got the seeds inside of yourself. You got to get those seeds growing. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. I love that message. Great card. Okay. Great imagery on that card. Okay, next I want to pick one from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, so Spirit Animals, what is your message for Aries for the month of June? What's your message for Aries for June? What is your message for Aries? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. These cards stick together. Oh, this is cute. This is Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. I like that. This ties in also with the June reading. Look how cute. The grasshopper has a crown on his head. This imagery is so pretty in these cards. Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. Good message. Okay. Again, I do feel like that ties in with June. Okay. Let's see. And then last but not least, I'll pick one from messages from your angels. Okay, angels, what is your message for Aries for June? What is your message for Aries for the month of June? Aries. What is your message for Aries for the month of June? Fan these out. Okay. This is Angel Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. That's the truth. That's why you don't want to focus upon the negative things. I mean, there's a lot of negative things going on in the world and the news. It's just no use focusing your energy on those things. Focus on what you want for yourself. Angel Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress, and that's the truth. Okay, Aries, great. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for the month of June. Be sure and subscribe if you like my videos. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign, you can check that sign when it's available too. I'm just getting started with the videos now. I know I'm on the cusp of Aries. I'm March 22nd, so I'm on the cusp of Pisces. So sometimes I identify with some of the Pisces traits a little bit too. So okay, anyway, Aries, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful June, and we'll talk again soon.